It's been just about 3 years since the last Fortnite concert, and just when I was thinking they were done making them, they came up and they announced that they got goddamn Metallica into the fucking game. Being not only an iconic band, but a callback to the classic days of like Guitar Hero and Rock Band and rock music as a whole even, made this one of Fortnite's biggest collaborations yet. With how long it's been since we've had a proper Fortnite concert, I did have my expectations for it, and they were somewhat met. I want to go over the format and implications of how this Metallica concert was made and delivered. Despite how huge and groundbreaking the previous Fortnite concerts were, showing these new and unique ways to deliver in-game experiences, the Metallica concert, while the event itself is pretty good, certain things around its format signal my issues with the game at the moment and sort of what I feel is coming to Fortnite in the future. In my mind, everything that happens in Fortnite is connected to its lore and world in some way. Whether it makes sense or not, it gives these collaborations a sense of purpose to the game. Battle Royale is great because all the characters from these different media get to fight each other within the game or work together. Sure, we can have Ariana Grande as a plot device to trick people into being brain scanned by aliens. Why not? It's not the reason that these characters are here to me that matters, just the fact that they all tie in together. It just makes it feel more complete, and this is sort of where the Metallica concert, I think, failed. The concert itself takes place inside of a creative game. Typically, every other concert and event in Fortnite takes place on the Battle Royale island, and that, to me at least, is exactly a part of Fortnite's appeal. You watch Marshmello perform on stage on the island that you play on and you have a connection to. The Rift Tour, or more known as the concert featuring Ariana Grande, starts with you on the island being pulled through a mysterious door. I know it's pretty nitpicky and it probably doesn't matter that much in the grand scheme of things, but that's sort of what the appeal of the game was to me when I started playing. Having these unique experiences overlap in interesting ways was what made me interested. And the fact that the Metallica concert was so separate and standalone from the rest of Fortnite just made it feel kind of less unique and less significant, especially. With how there was only one live event for the entirety of Chapter 4, and the Metallica concert being much more disconnected from the rest of the game, it's clear that Fortnite is going into a new direction, with much more focus on unique individual experiences rather than being interconnected to the lore and the Battle Royale island. And while I do love the game and will continue to play it for a long time, I'm sure, it's clear that Epic Games has a very different vision for Fortnite than it used to. And my guess being is that this shift started when Donald Mustard actually left Epic Games. In a recent interview with Donald Mustard, which is something he rarely does, and I will have the link in the description. There's unfortunately a paywall, but I paid for it. I read it through. But it turns out I was kind of right in my assumptions. Around the same time that Donald worked on his last season of the game, which was Vibin, the Chapter 3 Season 3 season, the people that used to work on the large-scale live events and the concerts were being moved to other projects like Lego Fortnite, Fortnite Festival, all this stuff that is coming out now, the stuff that came out in December, all the new game modes.
It was resources. Build all this stuff, it takes so many people and so much time. Basically, the event team was starting to be needed to work on other stuff. And it was devastating to me because I'm like, this is actually the magic. And not everyone at Epic agrees with that.
To be honest, I fully agree with Mustard here. Even before I started playing Fortnite, I had a lot of respect for how they handled these live events, and I don't think any game has successfully replicated live events in a way that's as fun and as engaging as Fortnite has made them. Call of Duty's most recent live event, and to be honest, I'm not that big of a Call of Duty fan, so maybe I'm missing something with it. I just don't get the appeal of Call of Duty, unfortunately. From what I could tell of the event, it just kind of looked like another generic mission with a cutscene at the very end. A very short cutscene, mind that. Also, it was a teaser for Modern Warfare 3, which as far as I know, is not that good. Destiny might actually be the closest I could find to being a visual spectacle that you watch in the distance, sort of like a lot of the earlier live events. And while it doesn't have the same interconnectedness, because Destiny takes place in a galaxy of multiple planets, and this happened sort of in space itself, it's still a beautiful scene to look at. Apparently, even the Matrix Online back in the early 2000s had some cool events, but I was about 7 when that shut down, so I can't really verify that. Anyways, so with Fortnite's new and somewhat worrying future, what do we have next? Well, the entire roadmap for the year has been leaked, but it's still clear that Epic still has some surprises behind the scenes, like with Fortnite Reload, which just dropped like a week ago. We know that the 3 new game modes, as well as Battle Royale, of course, will still be consistently updated with new content, features, and the like. And while I do love and enjoy these games, I will be needing to keep my expectations in check. Live events are, for the most part, a thing of the past now, but the game is far from over. Whether it expands for the worse or better, I have no idea, but I will be there for the ride, and I will be there to talk about it. Until next time, gamers, signing off.